Today on the channel, Batman returns again, this time with Catwoman, Batman, DC McFarlane Toys, Batman Returns line.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and we'll go back to the channel for another Batman Returns unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Catwoman and we got Batman. But for all your Batman and Catwoman needs, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. You know how that goes by now. And you know how this review is going to go by now. Is we're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I believe currently sold out at Jay's Toys and Games. Wouldn't be shocked for a restock here as we gear up for the holidays. And you know Todd from the couch, he's printing money with this set as these are going pretty fast. A lot of my targets, I never even saw them on the shelf. So it'll be interesting to see. I have to imagine the next month or so, we're going to see a pretty good release of this series. However, Max Shrek being the red platinum, I have yet to track that one down. Haven't looked real hard, haven't been real diligent about it. It's kind of when it comes, but I will be after that eventually, I think. And if I miss it, I miss it. It is what it is. But we're going to dive into it. We're going to go ladies first. We're going to go with Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer, if I'm not mistaken. And I've talked about it before. I won't bore everybody with the gory details, but I did enjoy Batman Returns. I enjoyed that movie a whole lot. And Catwoman was a big part of it. And man, this reminds me of the old Batman Return figures from Kenner once upon a time, just with this Catwoman, an all-timer. And it's weird when I think of Catwoman, this is what I think of. Not even the Eartha Kitt years of Batman 66. I go to the Michelle Pfeiffer in my brain. So your mileage may vary on that as well. You get the trading cards, some accessories, Batman Returns, 22 points of articulation. What do we got on here? 12 and up, you 11-year-olds. You can't handle Catwoman. Let me tell you. Looking good right here. Batman logo on the side. Catwoman, Batman Returns. Then on the back, there's that movie poster. Oh, it's a triple threat, a triple threat. Well, let's get them out of the package, see what all the fuss is about. And look at this. Everything is in the bubble, not on the back in the cardboard. So that's a twist of fate. See you later. A simple twist of fate like a young Bob Dylan once upon a time. Blood on the Tracks edition is what we're talking. We're going to cut him out, or cut her out more like it. Looking good here with Catwoman. Would we call Catwoman a frenemy of Batman? I think that's safe to say. You know, a villain, a feud, a hot feud between those two, but also some mutual respect and maybe, dare I say, a sprinkle of love. Yes, possibly. A very confused relationship. It's very complicated. If anything was ever complicated, that would probably be it. Well, let's get her out of the package here. Let's get through that Cambodian tape. Unbelievable, that tape. There we go. And then we got this little thing, whatever this is. I'm going to find out real quick. See you later. Goodbye. All right. What do we got here? What is this? What is this little thing? I have no idea. Is it a taser? It looks like a taser to me. I think it's a taser. And it's been a long time since I've seen Batman Returns. Maybe she tasered him. Maybe she tasered Batman. But we do got a taser. I'm going with taser. I don't know. But we also got a card here. Catwoman, Batman Returns. The sequel to Batman pits the Cape Crusader against the most fiendish opponents yet. The evil Penguin and the sinious and mysterious Catwoman. Same copyright we've seen repeatedly. What are we doing? Get some new material, Todd and the boys. We do got a whip here. Everybody likes a little whip from time to time, especially good friend of the channel, Rob Halford, loves a good whip on his Harley. But we do get a whip here. I like the plastic whip, of course, in homage, Todd McFarlane, in homage to the Kenner one that I mentioned earlier. Had this back in the day, and it was kind of a soft plastic, if I remember correctly. So nice tribute to that. It's a nice big rope. It looks like some Indiana Jones might even dabble in if he needed to. DC McFarlane Stan's seen it before. We'll see it again. We know how that goes. But now it's time for the Catwoman, and I'm excited for this one here. Looking pretty good, all things considered. So we're going to start it off with the head sculpt department. She's got that pretty cat mask going there. Very cool. And she's all stitched up. Of course, we remember that fateful part of the movie where she got injured and turned into the Catwoman. We know that whole story. But it does look very nice there. I like the mask. Looks like she's ready to go for trick-or-treating for Halloween is what it reminds me of. Nice red lipstick, got the blue eyes there. Stoic face on Catwoman. But you got the stitching throughout, and that stitching continues on to the bodysuit. Full-on cat suit, dare I say, like a young Justin Hawkins of the Darkness. But she's all zipped up, all protected up. You do got all the stitching throughout, all over the arms, back, chest, you name it, it's all there. Nice and tight, like I like my cat suits here. Getting down into the hands, she just got the long fingernails, dare I say, claws. Are they retractable like a cat? But she's got the long fingertips there, looking very creepy in a lot of ways. So very witch-like is what it reminds me of, but does look good. And then the bottom, it's the big boots on this one here, looking very good. Now articulation, arms all the way around for us. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinned elbows, hands back and forth, side to side. Got a gripping hand and an open hand. Head back and forth, side to side, up and down. Maybe a little long in the neck, not terrible, but a little longer than it probably should be. She's got a corset on under here. How about that? Or over the top, a little corset action. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, is her waist articulation? Took a while. Had to break it free, but you got the dumbbell joint there. Those big cat-like splits. She's got 9 lives after all. Leg goes up for the big boot. Double jointed pin knees. Ankles up, down, back, forth, side to side. And the toe articulation. She does got the high heels, though. We've seen this before from McFarlane. Very hard to get to stand. So you're going to have to use the DC McFarlane stand. I like that they give us the stands, but man, I wish we could stand all the figures without a stand. That would be a lot better if you ask me, but very tight. You got to work it in there. You got to work her hole over. And then we do got it in there. So Catwoman ready to ride again. Ready to be, dare I say, on the prowl. How about that? But very cool, very nostalgic. Really reminds me of the Kenner one once upon a time. So I do like that a lot. But now we're turning our attention over to the man of the hour, the man of the power. Too sweet to be sour. It is Batman, looking only like a Batman could look from Batman Returns. We'll do a little comparison here in a little bit with some previous Michael Keaton Batman. And outside of Adam West, Michael Keaton, I guess, is my Batman. I never saw the Robert Pattinson movies. I did see the Christian Bale ones. Everybody loved those. I thought they were okay. I watched them once, but it didn't change my life. But Batman Returns kind of did. I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed the Batman Returns Super Nintendo game the most, I think. But Batman looking really good here. Batman Returns, 22 points articulation, 12 and up once again, McFarlane Toys. Batman logo on the side. Batman Returns on the side. On the back, there's that classic movie poster once again. A lot of reuse on the theatrical ones, as we know, but we do get the card and the stand on the back of the package this time. See you later, goodbye. Shuffle. Oh, almost a rookie, a half rookie. See you later, goodbye. Card, Batman Returns, the sequel to Batman pits the Caped Crusader against his most fiendish opponents yet, the evil Penguin and the sinious and mysterious Catwoman. Stop me if you've heard it before. We have heard that before. We've also seen this before. See you later, goodbye. Oh, stand, what are we doing? Bam! See you later, goodbye. DC McFarlane stand, seen it before, we'll see it again. Just like Batman, we'll see him a time or two in a McFarlane line. Todd, you never met a Batman you didn't like, if I'm not mistaken. But we're going to get this Batman Returns out of the package here. Very excited to see what's doing with this one and how does it compare to some of the prior editions of one Michael Keaton's Batman. We're going to find out real quick. Maybe, if I can get him out of the package, some tight twist ties on this guy here. They don't want Batman going anywhere, and we don't want twist ties on our table either. Come on. Come on, work with me here, Batman. Work with me. There we go. Oh my gosh, a lot of stuff locked up in the Cambodian tape with this one as well. I'm here for it. More twist ties. Get those out of here. There we go. Twist tie. Then we get 2 extra hands, and they are taped up. Unbelievable amount of tape here. They don't want them going anywhere, and I guess I'm here for it. And there we go. There we go. See you later. Goodbye up high. Get those scissors out of here, and let's party with the Batman. How about? Bat dance time is what? Oh, wrong movie. Yep, you're right, Todd McFarlane. 2 extra hands here. He comes with 2 fists of fury, 2 gripping hands. So we get 1 traditional grip, kind of, and then we get a bit of a trigger finger hand over here. So choose your own hand adventure. Trigger hand here for the Bat Catapult. Bat grappling hook, I guess. Got a grappling hook on the end. The Batarang, kinda. That's what we got down here, but this is a different version of the Batarang. I'm here for that. But we do get some weapons. We do get some pieces with him. We do get some extras for Batman. Looking pretty good. But now we're going to return to Batman with Batman Returns Michael Keaton. We're looking good, got a good face on him here, very stoic, very Bruce Wayne, very Batman, got the big bat ears going good. Some determined eyes, that's what we're calling it, determined eyes on this. You get the plastic over the top holding kind of the cape together. You get that classic black and yellow Batman logo. And then you got the bodysuit looking very good with the gold utility belt looking very nice. And then all black everything, boots, shoes, abs, black abs. He's got some of that going on. Got the black gloves on him as well. It looks like Batman. It looks like this era of Batman, all dark, all the way up to the cowl, everything else. You're not mistaking this for anybody else but Batman, no doubt. But it does look good. It gets the point across. I know what I'm looking at right here. Now, we do get a cape, and thankfully, we do get the wired cape. You know me, I'm a sucker for a good wired cape, and we do got that with this Batman here. Nice and black, nice and wired. I'm here for that. Light, thinner cape. Sometimes we get the thicker ones. This is the thinner one, so make that what you will. A little bit of butterfly shoulder there, arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinned elbows. Yes, pinned elbows, hands back and forth, side to side. Head, oh my gosh, very tight in the head department here. Very tight. You do get some side to side, no real up and down there. You get the dumbbell joint, very tight once again. Traditional waist, very tight. So very tight articulation. I don't say it very often. You might have to heat this one up with the McFarlane figures. You do get that McFarlane diaper there. I'm not a big fan of that because if you put them in a pose, it does leave a little stretch mark onto the figure. And it does kind of stretch out that diaper. Always unfortunate, especially you put him in a Batmobile or something, you're going to have that issue with him. Double jointed pin knees on this one. And then you get the ankles up, down. No real back and forth, but you do get the side to side on this one. He does got some, almost looks like sneakers, like high tops on here. And he does have the toe articulation for those keeping track at home. Looking good, though. It is a Keaton Batman, that is for sure. Fits on the stand for McFarlane Toys. Not a bad piece of business, but not our first McFarlane. I was going to say Adam West, but Michael Keaton. I got Adam West on the mind, as we all do, but we have had Michael Keatons in the past, and we've got two different ones here. The last one looking very good. Now, unfortunately, no wire in this cape, but a soft good cape nonetheless, but no wire. Also a little bit shorter than this one, so a little height difference there. And then we got the one that came with the Batmobile, if I'm not mistaken. This one's okay, except my ears are permanently bent from sitting in said Batmobile. But we do have three different Michael Keaton Batmans here today. Probably like this newest one the best, and that's the way we always say it. They're always going to improve on these things. Leave you wanting more. Well, I really needed a Michael Keaton Batman. I'm going to pick it up, but man, I wish it was better. And then voila, you get a better one 6 months, a year later. It's the age-old tale as old as time from Mattel, NECA, Hasbro, all of them. They all do that. McFarlane, no different. But it is a good Batman, and I have a feeling this will sell pretty well once it hits full-on retail. We'll have to wait for that in the next month or so. But there it is, Batman Returns, Catwoman, and Batman. What's your guys' and gals' thoughts on this? Did you need this in your collection? Did you pick these up? Are you playing a little of that long game? Let me know in the comments down below. And you made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support the channel. You can also check out YouTube channel membership. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. Conveniently enough, the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for Batman Returns, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?